Hello everyone and welcome to my classroom. Today we're going to do an elementary music classroom tour. So I actually wasn't planning on doing this because originally I was like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing I've always done. And I already have a different classroom tour from I think 2 years ago. But I ended up changing a couple of things, not a ton, but enough that I thought it was relevant to, do a new video. And there's a couple really cool things that I'm excited to show you that I'm really excited about. A few things you should know before we get started. I teach elementary school, obviously, and I do have this giant room, which is wonderful. I love it, with a lot of closets. It's wonderful. I love it. So we do have that going for us. And other than that, the main thing I want you to know is that you don't have to spend a ton of money on your classroom decor. I don't spend a ton of money on my classroom decor, so I will kind of point out basically what I've spent money on or not spent money on, or cheaper ways to do things. Pretty much if it's teal, it's probably mine. But other than that, I don't spend that much money just because I feel like the school should provide things and you just really don't have to. There's a lot of things you can do for cheap or free. So with that, we're gonna actually start outside at the bulletin board. This bulletin board is space themed because we have a space theme going on in the school. So I think our theme is like blasting off into learning or something like that. So I went with a Star Wars theme. This bulletin board is really fun. It's also available on my TPT shop. There's 3 different sayings you can do. So mine says, "May the music be with you." The other 2 say, "We are too excited for music this year." And then the last one is, "Music is out of this world." So there's 3 different ones that you can go with, and then there's a whole bunch of like space themed rhythms and different activities and things that you can throw up on the board. Everything's included except for the Star Wars clip art. So I printed out some Star Wars clip art that is not available in the bulletin board set because of copyright. All right, hopefully you can hear me with my mask on. So here's the bulletin board. I added some Star Wars clip art in that little empty spot, but I don't have it yet on this little recording. So it says, "May the music be with you" in the Star Wars font. And then we have lots of rhythms so that the kids can look at them and play them while they're in the hallway. I added all of the planets, especially because I'm next to 4th grade and 4th grade is about to learn about the planets. And then I have some little placeholders for some work. We're going to do some planet themed composition activities that we're going to include. So everything on here is included, and yeah. Okay, so when you come in, these are my beautiful doors. I will print out a schedule and put it up here, but I haven't gotten that far yet. These are just little curtains. They're actually, this side is a pillowcase that my mom made for me. And then the other side is just a random fabric that I happen to have, and they're just on little tension rods. And I like that because there's bathrooms right here, and I don't like the kids looking in during class. It's very distracting. So then here's like an overview of everything. That time is not even close to right. I haven't set the clock yet. Okay, hopefully that didn't make you dizzy. So when you first walk in, this is pretty much the first thing you see. This cart is usually up in the front, but this is my piano. It has fabric stapled to it. This was here when I got here, and I just left it, although I did have to kind of rejig it over here when a kid pulled part of it off, because I think they're like industrial staples, so I couldn't get like a normal stapler in there, but I like it because it just kind of, can't see the back, so that's nice. Over here I have, this is my focus wall, so they're each grade level, and then the standard, and then the I can statements. So this background is a tablecloth from Target. It was like $1, and this is the first time I've tried tablecloths. I'm happy with it. These words are, I think I have a printable of these. I will link them down below. If you look closely, you can see there's like a map on them, if you can see, and they're laminated because you should laminate everything. These I can statements are available in my TPT shop. I have standards, but I don't know if they're the Georgia standards or not. So I don't know, check the link below. And then these are really helpful. These are clothespins that I hot glued to a push pin so that I could stick them on the bulletin board. And then my grandma happened to give me these that have like little numbers and letters and all the different signs, and they worked out perfectly. So then I have, each grade level. These are not actually what we're teaching. I just threw them up there so you can see. So I have each grade. I don't teach kindergarten. These mailboxes have been here forever. They're not in the greatest condition. I keep mostly things that we're doing in class. So if we have something that we're doing, I'll kind of organize them here. Right now what this is just pretty much extra stuff. So these are like things for subplans or things if I just like randomly have to go to a classroom. They're just kind of like grab and go, not really related to anything. These tins I got super on clearance one year at Hobby Lobby. This is from the Target dollar section. Got my globe because I like to talk about that. These are kind of this is kind of my little stuff. So this is a poster of Mahler. I like to use it when we talk about conducting. Treble clef, that was my husband's. And then this is actually a picture from my college choir. Where am I? I'm right there. So there you go. These I'm super excited about it. I just got them this year. I got them from Michael's. They were like $7, and I'm gonna use them for holding glockenspiels so that they're not on the floor because that drives me bonkers. Under there, under there I just have lots of different instruments over here. This is a great little hack for you. These are shoe boxes covered in fabric because I didn't have enough matching containers at first. These were donated by my grandmother, so now I have a little bit more, but that's really good. A cheap hack. I did that my first year. And I wanted to show you this triangle storage. So I've always been kind of confounded how to do these, but I put them in this magazine rack, and then I have 2 cups in here. That one has rubber bands to hold them, and then that one has the beaters. And I am super excited. I can't fit any more, so if I have any more, then I need to get a second magazine rack, but very, very excited about that. Moving on over here, I have my little like rules wall. So it says conduct yourself accordingly, and I have a little conductor. These rules are free. I will link the link down below to get them free in my free resource library. And then this is I do the card system for classroom management, which reminds me I need to go print out some cards because I think I threw all of them away because they were gross. And yeah, this thing is beautiful. It's from West Music, and it's a whiteboard that obviously has a staff on it, and it came with the little ledge and then this, and I absolutely love it. I use the chimes for classroom management as like a signal, so I'll ring the chimes, the kids raise their hand until the chimes stop. Up here, I just printed that out real quick. And then I have voice level, same thing. You can see there's like a map theme in the back. These are just blue. These I got off of Amazon, and I'm super excited to use them because I wanted something for like voice levels, so we can talk about, you know, okay, we're listening, so we're not talking at all, or we're, you know, whispering or singing, or you can talk like we're doing centers or something where the kids are talking. So I'm trying those out for the first time today. Hopefully it goes well. These are new. My principal gave them to us. Oh, these are super cool. They're rhythm magnets, also from West Music. I will link them down below. This little thing I got from Target dollar spot 2 years ago and just put my name on it. This was a poster that my granddad had, and they're these little people made out of music notes, and they're just fun. There's 2 that are exactly the same apparently, but I've never found them. I like to keep my big xylophone up here. This pocket chart is new. It was from my principal. I keep the big boom whackers, rain sticks, and then our little globe here. And then this is kind of like my centers and manipulative stuff. So I have whiteboards. These are the little shoe containers I put all of the centers activities in, so I'll just put everything they need in that box and then stick it out. Various markers and different things, clipboards. Over here, this is my finger puppets and my fox. These are all the little Bow Wow Wow kits. I'll switch them out when I need something else. These are treble clef battleship. I will link a blog post down below about how to make those. And then these are what I call lap packs. So they have a staff on one side and then measures on the other side. And I think I have a set for younger kids with heartbeats on the other side. These I'm super excited about. I just got them this year. They're from the Target dollar spot, and they have 5 lines on them, which means they're perfect for working on melody, especially because there's like a good bit of space in between them, so they work perfectly with like bingo chips or mini erasers. And then there's also the box, so you can add other stuff, and they are two-sided. Haven't used them yet, but because school started 2 days ago, but I'm very, very excited. Over here I have some crayons, and I'm gonna show you, I got some new crayon boxes, so I'll show you those. I haven't put them in yet. So these are the crayon boxes. They are from Michael's. They were $1 a piece. I bought a class set, so it was like 30 bucks because I usually buy 30 of everything. They also have them at the Dollar Tree, but mine only had a couple, so I went ahead to Michael's. But they're pretty sturdy. They fit, I think, a 24 pack of crayons. These are obviously not a 24 pack of crayons, but I just got these. I've been using these, which are horrible and break. I mean, I'm sure they're good for other things, but for crayons, not so much because they break. But these are like much thicker, so I'm excited that I think they will do better. They'll also stack better. They're much smaller than the other ones. Oh, and my sign, I believe, is from Etsy. My mother-in-law gave it to me when I got the job, and it's got coffee on it, so I should probably clean that off. Told you, really realistic classroom tour right here. Up here, I have pointers, pencils, pens. Sometimes we use that. This is really helpful. What I do, this is my turn it in box. So when kids are done with something, they always turn it in here. At the end of the class, I stick it under here so that it's easy for me to have, you know, everything organized, so that if the next class comes in, they need to turn something else in, then they're like, you know, separate. So that's super helpful. Not much going on over here. You know, I'm still planning to use this. I used it during distance learning when the kids were echoing me. So I would say, you know, I'm talking, and then when they repeat after me. So I think I'm going to try to continue using that, because that really helped the kids to see what they were supposed to do. That's about all for over here, I believe. Oh, this is a bookshelf I made a long time ago, and it is those like wooden crates. I just painted them and put a little piece of plywood on top, covered in fabric. So if you need more bookshelf space, that's a really cheap thing. You can get these usually $8 to $10. I'll see if I can link one down below. Across the back, these are cork boards that actually were in my childhood room, and so they're just like foam boards covered in fabric. If you need extra wall space, that is a great thing to do. Keyboards that have been here for about 20 years, but they still work and the kids still love them, so we still use them. And then over here we have like the back of my classroom. Back here I have all of my word wall stuff, so I kind of separated them out by theme. So these are just $1 poster boards from Target, and then all of the terms are available in my TPT shop. I will link them down below. So I have words to describe music, and then I have melody. These are not currently available, but I'm working on it. But we have dynamics, we have rhythms, and then these were just music words because I didn't know what else to call them. Then up top, this is probably my favorite thing in my classroom. This instrument bunting is so helpful, because if we are talking about an instrument, the kids don't know what it is, it's so easy to just like come back here and point to something. I also added, these are the classroom instrument ones, and so we have either hit, scrape, or shake, because they're all percussion. And then right here starts the orchestral instrument ones, and they say the instrument family on them, which is super helpful to my kiddos. So again, we can just come and point and talk about them. So these are available in my TPT shop. This is the map theme, and they're also available in black and white. So again, check the link down below. As far as these, this used to be a choir room, so they were practice rooms. This one is where I keep all of my stuff. So in here I have food. Obviously I did not clean up for this. I have all of my manipulatives. So I've got like, those are all rhythms in plastic bags, dry erase blocks. These are eggs with rhythms on them. And we have popsicle sticks, and we have little animal shapes, straws, matching games. I think these are like by rhythm, so these are, nope, they're just random. Okay, And then lots of popsicle sticks, clothespins. These are clip-its, so the kids clip the clothespin on the correct answer. Extras and dreidels, because, you know, giant foam block, basketball trash cans. All the really important things. So I will link these down below. There's 2 of them here. I got them off of Amazon, and they fit these scrapbook boxes that are also at Michael's. So like the blue ones I bought from Michael's. This is one of those Michael's photo boxes that's amazing. It's got all my little things like dice, mini erasers, some manipulatives. I take the mini erasers out and put them in these little teeny tiny boxes that I got at Dollar Tree when we're using them. So I'll just switch those out for whichever one we are using. Then I have all of my books, curriculum, resources, everything. Some of this is mine and some of it belongs to the school, so it just kind of depends. More papers and stuff in this baby. I will link it down below. I think it's from Amazon. This my grandmother just gave me. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. Haven't decided. And then I also keep like extra instruments. So I have like a guitar, I have a flute over there, and just things that belong to me. And then I have like a filing cabinet with lots more printables and activities and stuff. I have a sign. It says drink all the coffee, teach all the little humans. I do have a Keurig here. This was a one, we got a new one at home, so I brought the old one here. It's changed my life. And then over here, this is my laminator. I asked for the Staples one, which is fairly inexpensive, for Christmas one year, and my mother-in-law got me this one instead, which I'm very happy about. So it's Apache. I will see if I can link it down below, and then I'll also link the Staples one because it is a little bit cheaper. So it's a little bit crowded in there, but all of my stuff. I guess I can show you my other closets that are absolute disasters. So, oh, that light doesn't work. Okay. Disaster number 1, percussion instruments. That's not trash. It's full of gourds that we use as maracas when we sing Follow the Drinking Gourd. Drums, stuff. Okay, moving on. Not going to show you that one because it's even worse. This one has a lot of stuff. They all look really glorious. So in here I have bulletin border, I have puppets, I have stuffed animals. The custodian uses my closet, which I am totally happy with, and so that's why there's all of that stuff in here. Cart, hobby horses my mom made, hula hoops, banjo, more books, glockenspiels, musical decor, all sorts of stuff in here. All right, so I think we're almost done. Back here is just my textbooks that I'm pretty sure are older than I am. Xylophones, glockenspiels, boomwhackers. I have like a travel thing going on, so I just have a couple of little suitcases. That one has my prize stuff in it. We have so many handbells. Like, these are handbells, 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 and I don't know what to do with them, so leave your best handbell resources down below. Oh, I didn't mention, I have this bunting held up with clothespins hot glued to the wall. I also hot glued clothespins here, and I usually put anchor charts here and here on this little cabinet, which houses all of like supplies. So paper, glue, markers, stuff. Like, it's like we don't actually need anything, but also we need this stuff. These standards posters up here were here when I got here, and I just left them mostly because I can't reach them. But also I like having something up there and not have anything better to do. So, oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. Over here, I have these command hooks, and so I put my flashcards on little binder clips, and then you can hang them like so, which makes life super, super easy. I also have them over here on this cabinet, command hooks, and then I hang clipboards so that I can change out what's here. So I usually have the calendar. My schedule's missing because I was in the classrooms, and then down there is like phone numbers for the other teachers in the school so that I have all of that. So I think that's pretty much everything. So like I said, it's not like Pinterest perfect, it's not super crazy, but I kind of like that because, you know, it's realistic. Not the most organized thing ever in the world, but it is, you know, fairly organized. I know where everything is. It's pretty, it's, you know, clean, it's simple, so it works for me. I will also link this cart, by the way, down below, because that has changed my life. I keep it up in the front and I put everything on it so I don't lose anything. And yeah, so like I mentioned, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Most of the stuff was here when I got here, or I got from my, you know, administrators or other teachers. All of this stuff is available in my TBT shop. It's all pretty cheap. So again, I'll link those down below if you want them. You know, tablecloth fabric, you can get really cheap. And yeah, so that's what I got for today. So thanks so much for watching. I'll link anything I can down below, and have a good day.